Good afternoon from News Channel 3. Want to give you an update of what is brewing on the horizon. We are under severe weather watch for many portions of the Mid-South. And if you've looked out the window lately, this is what's greeting you. Showers beginning to pull into portions of the News Channel 3 viewing area, and it does look ominous. Have you noticed the humidity levels increasing? Well, that's because we are finding showers and thunderstorms beginning to pull in across the region. So throughout the day, what we will find are showers and thunderstorms begin to increase in intensity as a storm system moves from the west to the east. So as we take a look at Storm Tracker 3S radar, we are under a severe thunderstorm watch until 8 o'clock for tonight. And there are some showers that are beginning to pull in across northeast Arkansas that are non-severe. Now that's going to begin to cross the Mississippi River, but it's what's brewing in southeast Arkansas, and that's moving eastward at around 40 miles per hour that we're concerned with at the moment. These are severe thunderstorms, and the main threat is being locally heavy rainfall, some flash flooding back behind it. And in fact, some locations have had over 3/4 of an inch of rainfall, some over 1.5 inches of rain an hour. So we're going to zoom in on Helena, West Helena, Arkansas, and you can find where some of these stronger cells are occurring. In fact, that's a reason why severe thunderstorm warning is in effect until around 2:30. Now, as these storms begin to march from west to east, they're putting down locally heavy rainfall, excessive rainfall, and we've seen some dangerous cloud to ground lightning, not to mention anywhere between quarter to silver dollar size hail. That's almost ping pong ball size. So if it's not raining in your neighborhood as of yet for the Mississippi Delta, for Tunica, over towards Senatobia and in Batesville, it'd be a good idea for you to try to move your car indoors. These storms are packing quite a punch. They are not tornadic at the moment, but we're watching it very closely. You can also see back behind that storm system in DeWitt and in Gillett and just to the east of Pine Bluff, we have some more strong cells. And again, that's moving from the west to the east, and they're moving pretty quickly, putting down a lot of heavy rainfall. So we're watching these intently and watching them, and I'm going to put a storm track on these storms for you real quick so that we can kind of get an idea of some cities and communities that will be out ahead of this system. It's moving to the east at around 40 miles an hour, so that means it's going to move toward Walnut Corner at 221, Helena, West Helena around 241, Lula 253, Falcon 320, and Crenshaw at 325. Again, a lot of heavy rainfall. We've had strong gusty winds of around 60 miles an hour, and any time that they see hail larger than a quarter size, the National Weather Service is going to issue a severe thunderstorm warning, and that's what we've got. The threat of locally heavy rainfall and dangerous cloud to ground lightning associated with these strong storms is the main threat. That and that heavy hail that we've been tracking. So from Harrisburg over toward Blytheville and then down through Forest City, we just have some moderate showers. Notice not a lot of lightning strikes associated with it. But south of I-40, if your travels take you west on I-40, that's where we're really concerned with more development of the severe nature and inconvenient. You can see areas highlighted in yellow under the severe thunderstorm watch until around 8 o'clock. Shelby County is included. We're going to zoom in there. Right now, there's not a lot of lightning, but putting down some heavy showers across Lakeland, headed east on I-40 in toward Oakland and around Jackson, Tennessee. The Memphis I-40 loop is wet right now, so use caution, watch out for the other drivers. And we'll pull out a little bit more here so you can see that as all of this moves from west to the east, and is associated with an upper air disturbance and a cold front that is going to move through the area. The main area that we're primarily focused on right now is southeast Arkansas and across North Mississippi. That's the reason why the National Weather Service has issued that severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 8 o'clock for tonight. Remember those strong storms that we were tracking just east on I-40, now pulling in toward Middle Tennessee as well. I want to pull out just a little bit to let you know that we are not alone in this inconvenient weather. Back to our south and to the west, we're tracking from Shreveport down through Lufkin, Texas. Tornado watch. That's the area highlighted in the red, and also affects the Arklatex region as well. Now, all this continues to move from the west to the east. The heavier showers, the greatest threat of tornadic activity, is going to be off to our west, but we're going to be watching this throughout the afternoon hours and into the early evening as well, because severe thunderstorms have that potential to see a couple of tornadoes as well. You can see that just to the southwest of Shreveport, Louisiana, and across East Texas, that's where they have had just a recent tornado warning. It's the first one that I have noticed since I've been here this afternoon. And again, all of this will drop off to the south and to the east. But more showers back behind across Wichita. You can see a low pressure system kind of wrapping around to the north of St. Louis, and a cold front that's trailing from it. Our heat and humidity levels have been on the rise throughout the day. What is helping us, though, is the fact that we saw some clouds pull in just about a couple of hours ago, and the rain began to increase. Now, hopefully, that will stabilize our atmosphere. So the greatest threat of finding the enhanced thunderstorms and tornadic activity will occur where it's happening right now, from southeast of Dallas, Texas, over toward Shreveport in the Arklatex region. Southern areas of Arkansas in the enhanced risk category. You can see that there is a slight risk category that continues for the threat of mainly strong to severe thunderstorms all across East Arkansas, West Tennessee, and northeast and northwest Mississippi. That includes a News Channel 3 viewing area. But as this continues to move from the west to the east, tomorrow we'll find an improvement in your forecast. The threat moves off to our east, just to the south of Atlanta, and we're looking at a pretty nice day on tap. Until then, between now and 8 o'clock tonight, I need you to remain weather aware. Download the News Channel 3 weather app so that you can follow and track the storms right along with us. It almost has that futurecast so that you can see, just like what we're seeing, the weather models. There you go. Download the News Channel 3 weather app. You'll have weather right there at your fingertips. And of course, Jim Jaggers and I are here throughout the afternoon and into the evening hours. So should something break out, a warning take place across the Mid-South, we'll break in to let you know. And then you can take the safety precautions. High pressure builds in back behind the system tomorrow. And then we're going to begin to see some clearing skies. Projected rainfall totals, this is the reason why they're concerned with some flash flooding. Even as that system moves off to the east, we could pick up anywhere between an inch of rain in Memphis to over an inch and a half of rain in Forest City, back toward Little Rock and across south central Arkansas, upwards of 3.5, close to 4 inches of rainfall. So flash flooding is going to be an issue. And you can see where we have rain occurring right now. 68 degrees in Blytheville. It is currently 70 degrees in Dyersburg, 72 in Memphis, and the lower 80s out ahead of this system. Corinth, you're at 82, Oxford 81, and Clarksdale, Mississippi 82 degrees. All right, so here's how you can plan the next several hours to come. We're going to begin to watch the thunderstorms cross the Mississippi River. Again, the strongest to the south and east of Arkansas and across northwest Mississippi. But all of us will begin to hear the rumble of thunder and find the excessive rainfall. The main threat with these storms are going to be the strong winds anywhere between 30 to 40 miles per hour. If it's over 40 miles per hour, that's when they're going to issue a severe thunderstorm warning, and reports of large hail. We've already had some reports of hail, quarter size to $half size hail. We'll track flash flooding, and this will occur even until around 11 o'clock tonight, until the system moves to the east of us. So we'll be watching the weather. We'll keep you advised throughout the day, and as we head into the evening hours, you're covered here on News Channel 3.